Hey everyone, this is Victor at Rejuvenate Wellness Center. I'm waving here at you guys. It's hard to run the camera and be in front of the camera and do the session. So today we're delivering to you what we promised, a video on what we like to call the ultimate foot massage. So we're going to give you just some of the basics, some of the things that you can do at home while you're at home during this time. But that said, just a couple of things to consider. Number one, this is not reflexology. This is actual soft tissue manipulation of the foot. And of course, you're gonna repeat what we do today on both feet. But for video purposes, we're just doing one foot. That said, the other thing is that, so number one, this is not reflexology. And number two, this is just something that you can do at home. It's not meant to license you as a massage therapist or a professional foot massage therapist or anything like that. It really is just designed to help our members during the time that right now everybody has to practice social distancing. If this video is still up in the future, then of course you can continue to watch and learn, and it's for yourself and your family members and friends. Okay, so a couple of things before we get started. What we didn't show you on the video is first you have to wash the feet, of course, and then second you want to wash your hands as well. But we didn't show that on the video because it's already been done. The other thing is, if you notice, my nails are pretty short, so be careful not to poke or scratch the person that you're working with. So the person that I'm working with today is Leso. Leso is a co-founder of Rejuvenate, and Leso is also a teacher, and she's an instructional coach. So she's been pretty busy helping other teachers deliver content to their students online during this time as well. But just because she's sitting in front of the computer doesn't mean she doesn't get stressed out. But that said, we're also going to be doing a video on how to help your kids at home during, homeschooling when it comes to technology, but most importantly, like 5 best practices that Leso is going to share with you on a separate video on how to make sure your kids are getting the best out of the technology-based learning. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to apply a little bit of oil. And of course, the oil that I have is a professional grade oil. And what you want to do is you want to put the oil between your hands. Now you can use lotion, you can use cream, you can use even like olive oil. I don't recommend like baby oil because it has some chemicals in there that we just don't recommend in general. But if that's all you have, then go ahead and use that. Not a problem. We're not here to judge with whatever you have. So go ahead and use whatever. So we're just warming up the oil. And we're going to start with a really, really basic approach to massage, which is just placing the hands on the client so that they can get used to your touch and with the warm oil or lotion on your hands. Now, really quick, I've been doing massage since 1996, and I've been teaching massage for almost 20 years, and I've ran massage schools and programs. So I want to share with you guys some of my favorite techniques, which I incorporate into our ultimate foot massage. So again, we're going to start with a stroke that we like to call effleurage, and it's called effleurage, and the best way to remember it is because it kind of sounds like flow, effleurage, and what that is long gliding strokes, okay? Long gliding strokes. And you do that with the palm of your hands, you do that with your fingers, and you alternate hands back and forth, and you can also use both hands like this. You want to make sure you get the posterior side or the back side of the foot and the lower part of the leg, the ankle. And with the heel of your hand, you can address the arch of the foot. And this is just to get the session started and just to get the person on the table or getting their feet massaged just in a more relaxed state. And you'd be surprised how much you can really the person can benefit just from even just this basic, simple approach. So again, just long effleurage gliding strokes. Okay. Now we're going to just add a little bit more pressure. So initially it's just very gentle. I am pushing down a little bit just to start increasing the circulation and also mobilizing the lymphatic fluid, which is actually really dependent on muscle contraction. But because in these times right now, we're sitting a lot in front of the computers, especially teachers and educators and people who sit in front of the computer a lot. So you want to get up and walk around, but also this part of the massage really helps with circulation and mobilizing the lymph fluid, which is responsible for eliminating waste and toxins in your body. It's kind of like the trash company from your circulatory system. Okay, so we're going to move on to a little bit more pressure, and what we're going to do is, if you notice my hands, I'm putting them together like this, and I'm wrapping them around the foot, and I'm going to squeeze the bones together at the same time that I glide outward this way. So again, moving outward this way. And I'm squeezing the bones together. Be gentle, make sure you don't hurt the person that you're working with. And while I'm doing that, I just want to take a moment to thank you all for sticking with us, and we really hope that you wait for us. We're really, really excited to get back to work. We really miss all of our clients and our members, and we're excited to get back. It'll be a little while because of everything that's going on, but we really want to thank you. And so this is why we wanted to share some videos, and there's a lot more coming, guys. We've been shooting videos, and I've been editing and trying to do the best that we can. So again, this is also very, very relaxing. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this hand, and then we're going to place it on the front part of the foot. And then we're going to take our knuckles here, okay, and we're going to push the knuckles into the palm of the hand. And we're going to just strip down a little bit on the sole of the foot. And as you can see, my fist is kind of jumpy there because I need a little bit more lotion, more oil. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and there we go. Much better. And you can push into the sole of the foot and do circles, do what we like to call friction. It creates warmth in the tissues, it promotes circulations, and it breaks up any adhesions. And we switch hands. And then with this index finger knuckle right here, this part of the bone, we're gonna put a little bit of pressure down the arch of the foot. So it'll be like this. And again, I'm supporting in the back. And change the tool up a little bit. And then we're going to go across the foot here just with our thumb. And again, you don't want to hurt yourself, so you really don't have to apply a lot of pressure. It really could be as gentle as you want it to, because it's not about like pushing really hard, because then you're going to cause problems here on your joints. It really is about using the pad of your fingers and keeping your tool soft and going across this way. Okay, so we're going to keep moving that stroke. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come back to this stroke here where we squeeze the bones of the feet together, and we're going to do a little bit of wringing. In other words, you're going to squeeze and wring the tissues, kind of like if you're wringing out a cloth, a wet cloth. It's the same thing with the feet. And that feels really good to the client.
Yes, it does.
See, there's a client just talking about how good it feels. And this is actually one of my favorite parts as well. Because I know how good it feels, so I really, like when I'm working on a client, I know it's going to deliver. And then we're going to do the same with the fingers. And you're going to take your thumb, the padded part of your thumb, and your index finger, and then you're going to take the tip of the toes and you're going to squeeze and also wring out and twist those fingers. So we're going to go like that, and you're going to do one toe at a time. Take it all the way to the tip of the toes. Then with your thumbs, you're going to work your way up from the bottom of the heel all the way up this way. I hope the audio is okay on this video. And then with your top fingers on the back of the foot, or I should say the top of the foot, right up here, is you're going to just take the tips of your finger between all of the bones. And there's a lot of bones up there. It's very, very complex structure when you think about it. But really all I'm doing is just stripping those sections between the bones. It's hard to see on camera. Then I'm going to take the heel of the hand for both hands, and I'm going to squeeze that, push in this way, right in here and right in there, and I'm going to squeeze and compress straight into the heel of the foot and also pull the tissue towards me. And then do the same back here. See how my fingers are they're digging in just a little bit, not too much. And we're doing the same. So my fingers are actually just also, as I come out this way, they're doing this action to this part of the foot. And I can switch hands and go back and forth. And see, the idea really is just to provide a little bit of relaxation. You'll often find that people fall asleep on the table when you start working on their feet, because our feet do a lot for us. They carry us around. And if you want, at the end of the session, you can take like a moist towel and then wipe off some of the oil and the lotion, whatever it is that you're using, so that when your client gets off the table, they don't slip and fall. Or you can just put some socks on them since you're at home, so that their skin can absorb that oil. And I recommend, like if you're using olive oil, I recommend that because it's so good for your skin. And so it's important. And then just to finish off, we're just gonna kind of finish off with some effleurage. And then we'll be done. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this video. We have got a few more videos coming out. Every week we're going to try and put out at least 2 videos on technique and things you can do at home. We're also going to be doing some meditation videos to help you kind of relax. And there's a couple of life coaching insights as well. So make sure that you just keep visiting the website. And if you have any questions about your membership, just send us an email to rejuvenate.memberships@gmail.com. Again, rejuvenate.memberships@gmail.com. When you log on to watch the videos, just again, don't create a second account. If you forgot your password, just use your email and then just request to reset your password. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. Have a good day.